views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. Get involved with Access Fort Wayne and make your own television programming. Call 421-1250 to find out more.
Next is a special guest we have from the David Sowards Show. And
Mr. Son!
Yeah,
Mr. Son! How are you, Mr. Son?
let me tell you, when
Mr.
the David
Son.
Sowards Show, my little grandson.
I'm your grandson!
Yeah, would you not interrupt me for a minute? I know I brought you to the show, but hold on a second. I want to say to David, David, your show is on Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. and it's on channel 57 on Comcast and Frontier 27. Now this is my little grandson.
Your grandson!
Yes.
Yeah, little grandson. Also known as Plain M&M.
Plain M&M. What was that? They call you that because you're yellow?
Yellow!
Oh.
Yellow! I'm so bright.
All right, you are a little bit bright, aren't you? Hey, let's get on with our show. Wesley, what do you think of the grandson?
The grandson sounds to be great.
Yes, I'm a great grandson.
Okay. David, tell us a little bit about your show real quick.
Okay, my show is at 9:30 p.m. on Tuesdays on Channel 57, or you can YouTube David Sowards. Several of my shows are on YouTube or on the internet, and there are other blogs associated with me on the internet.
On the internet, okay.
I have my presidential shirt on. This shirt has the picture of every president up to the last two.
Really?
It's a little kind of faded. And a bald eagle and lots of scenes from history in there, but it's kind of faded now.
Okay, thanks for explaining that. Well, Wesley, what do you got?
I think David has a lion here.
Lion. Yeah. Yep.
Does the lion have a name, Dave?
Lenny the lion.
Lenny.
Lenny the Lion King. I don't know if you can get the thing on there.
Lenny the Lion King. Did you make that movie, Lion King? Lenny?
No, I didn't make the Lion King. You get up. It's Lenny the Lion King. You're going to hear me roar, roar, roar. Can you hear me roar? Well, I'll tell some lion jokes for you. What's a lion using a copy machine called?
I don't know what, David.
I don't know.
A copycat. Roar. Why did the lion lose at cards?
Why?
Because he was playing a cheetah. Why don't lions eat clowns?
Why?
Because they taste funny. How does the lion greet other animals?
How?
He puts out his paw and says, "It's so nice to eat you." What kind of food do lions like?
What?
Fast food. Gets us all ready for the meal. Okay. What's a lion's favorite cookie?
What?
Chocolate chimp. Yeah, we eat those too. Now, a lion would never cheat on his wife.
Why?
But a tiger would. Why do lions like to eat readers rather than writers?
I don't know.
Because we know readers digest, but writers cramp. Yeah. How do you make a square?
How?
With 4 lions. Okay. I don't always tell the truth. In fact, right now I'm a lion. Roar! Yes, I admit some of my jokes bite. Like me. Where do lions live?
Where?
On Main Street. Well, there are a lot of songs about lion, you know. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Whoa, I win a wet, I win a wet. Yeah, you know that one. And you're going to hear me roar. What is that one? And you can't hide your lion eyes. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears and bungo in the jungle. Right down the line. If you'll be lying with me, I'll be lying with you. What kind of beans do lions like?
What?
Human beings. Oh! Why did the lion laugh?
Why?
He ate somebody's funny bone. What's the difference? Oh, what do you call a lion that's top with a top hat?
What do you call a lion with a top hat?
A dandelion. Yeah, those are for lions with alternative lifestyles. When are the monarchs dislion? When they're the lion kings. Yeah, we know for you those. I'm the king of the beast. Oh, not the hairy beast. That's another guy. Okay. Now, I used to be a fan of the Detroit Lions. Yeah, for many years they were a joke themselves. But now they're a better team than they used to be. We would say jokes like, how do you keep the Detroit Lions out of your yard?
How?
Just put up goalposts. I never get past those. Why are the Detroit Lions like opossums?
Oh, why?
Because they play dead on the field and get killed on the road. What do you call a Detroit Lion with a Super Bowl ring?
What?
A thief. No, they haven't won a Super Bowl yet. What's the difference between a Detroit Lion and a dollar bill?
I don't know.
You can still get 4 good quarters out of a dollar bill. Why are the Detroit Lions like the post office?
Why?
They never deliver on Sunday. Well, being a lion is fun. You get to run around and chase animals. You get to creep up in the grass on the gazelles when they're at the watering hole and get closer and closer and watch for those ones that are a little weak and a little slow. And then you go for well, it's about dinner time now, so I'm going to go to the water hole and kind of spy who's on over there. I invited this zebra over for dinner, but for some reason he didn't take my invitation. Yeah, he was a little... Oh!
When is your show on again?
Oh, 9:30 on Tuesdays on Channel 57, or you can watch it on David Sowards' YouTube. Yeah, there are plenty of shows there.
Thank you. Stay tuned for more.
Oh!
Do you know that the Northeast NEI District Church of the Nazarene has a campground down in Marion called Shiloh Park? Here is a video that shows how fun it is.
Satisfies only you, Lord. You are my best thought by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, your presence, my light. man's empty praise. You're my inheritance now and always. You and you only, the first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure you are.
Shiloh Park offers church camp during the summer, and the first date would be July 6th through the 10th for the junior high camp for middle schoolers. And then the next segment will be for the senior high camp, and that will be July 10th through the 14th. Then the next time they're going to have one for preteen girls. That'll be July 14th through the 18th. Then we have the rookies, and the rookies will be from July 17th to the 19th. Then the last one we have is preteen guys, and that's going to be July 19th to the 22nd.
This weekend is Family Camp Meeting, where all the district churches in Northern Indiana come together and have church service and fun.
Today, Shiloh Park Ministries throughout the year is not only in the Northern Indiana District Church of the Nazarene, but also to the great group of all churches of several denominations, community groups, and universities. This mission statement motivating our ministry today ensures that the kingdom work began in 1942. That's a long time ago, Wesley.
It was.
Next, Wesley, we have another special visitor. It's the magician friend of ours, which is Jerry Armstrong, the magician. And he is going to, his show is actually on Access 1, Fort Wayne, starting at 6:30 p.m. And then if you missed that, it's Saturday early in the morning for you night owls at 2:30 a.m. and then Saturday normal time is 10:30 a.m. He also is working on another show called Jerry and Zen and Jerry's Magic. So this is also airing on Access TV also, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, Wesley.
Welcome back.
Hey, Wesley.
Hello.
We're at the campgrounds this
Yes,
weekend.
we are.
And we're doing some camping, and you like picnics, right?
Right.
I tell you what, I have an empty bag here. See, where's the camera at? Where it shows this is empty, okay? Nothing in the bag, okay? See that? Nothing in there. Go ahead,
Nothing in
reach
there.
in there. See, nothing in there.
Nothing
okay.
in there.
And then if you're going to pack a lunch, you can actually pack a lunch and bring it out. There's your lunch. Isn't that something? But there's two of us in there, so we need two lunches.
Uh-huh.
But see, remember, there's nothing in there.
Nothing in there.
Nothing in there, right?
Right.
still empty, but let's pack another lunch for you, okay?
All right. There's a second one.
lunch. We had Jeff on here. Isn't that cute? Yeah. And we had Jeff on here earlier. Whoops.
Whoa.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That lunch collapsed, didn't it? Let's put this back here like that. Okay. Okay. Then still empty, right?
Still empty.
Okay. But if Jeff needed lunch, we could actually made him a lunch too. Okay. And we could have brought him out a lunch. Wonder if what he likes in his lunch. So he probably likes chicken, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Okay, so we'll see if he wants chicken like that. So, but that's my lunch bag. Okay.
Ah.
So if you have if you want to pack a lunch, that's how you do it. And you know, sometimes when we have ants and stuff that show up, and ants will come in, get your food and
Right.
stuff. And oh, here's another guy that kind of comes around and gets your food.
Yeah.
It's our raccoon. Okay. So you want to pet our little raccoon? It's Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah.
He hangs around the camp a lot. When
He does.
When you're around garbage cans and stuff, this is what he likes to hang around, that type of stuff. So, you know, I took him on the airplane the other day. When I took him on the airplane, the stewardess says, Sir, you can't have live animals on the airplane. I said, no problem.
Yeah.
But don't worry, because I can. He's back again. Okay. Let's see if we have here. Sometimes it gets hot when you're out there on a picnic. You know,
Yes, it
right?
does.
You want to fan yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
This is an expensive fan. I paid a lot of money for this. Here, go ahead and you can fan yourself with it.
Whoa.
Wait, Wesley, that's an expensive fan. What'd you do to that thing?
I
Do you know any magic words like
know.
abracadabra?
Abracadabra.
Oh, okay, abracadabra. Let's give that back to you again. Here's it. Wesley, you don't. Okay. What'd you do? there?
I don't know with it.
Oh well, we'll put that over here then. Okay.
Yeah.
So, when we're doing camping, sometimes we got a wine glass here, and this is actually a big penny. Okay, take a look at that big penny. That's a big one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's actually an English penny. I like using this penny because it's so much easier to see than our little pennies that we have. Okay, I'm going to put this in the glass here, this big penny. Okay, put the big penny in there, then put the 50-cent piece in there. Okay, see those two inside the glass? I'll show you again. Here's the big penny and the 50-cent piece. And then we say the magic word.
Abracadabra.
Now there's only one coin. The big penny disappeared. See that? We only have one coin left. Isn't that something? Okay. You know, when we go on a picnic, sometimes, again, that bag we have, and we have apples, we have lemons,
Women, grapes.
and with all that as vegetables, we need some protein. And eggs give good. Take a look at the egg. It's got a good. You get good protein. From
Yes, you do.
eggs. Mhm. Does chickens usually lay eggs like once a day, or how often?
I do not know.
Do you want to know a secret?
Huh.
When a chicken's born, it has so many eggs inside of it already. And it only has so many eggs, and then it quits laying eggs. Isn't that something about chicken? I didn't know.
I didn't know
had a
that.
farmer tell me that, okay, about the chicken, okay. So I'm going to put this egg in the basket here, okay?
All right.
And now, as you see, checking the bag, okay? No more egg. Okay.
No more egg.
No more egg, okay. But abracadabra, the egg's back, okay?
Yep, it's back.
It's eggs back again. Now, nothing in my hands, but now we have an American flag.
We do.
Yay!
Yay!
And 4th of July, whoops, that's a weird flag.
That is the weird flag.
Wow, that's a weird one. Okay, that's not quite the American flag, but that's a weird one. Okay, but we put the egg back in the bag, okay?
All right.
In fact, let's leave the egg here and say abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
See what else we have. Well, first make sure there's nothing else in the bag. Okay. And then abracadabra, reach in.
Ah!
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You know, there's a state in the United States that you can actually find diamonds. You can reach down the ground and pick them up. And that's called Arkansas. If you go to Arkansas, they have places that you can pay by the hour and walk around and pick up diamonds. It's right on the ground.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Didn't know that.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And let's see. I can actually read minds. I can, by looking in your eyes, and I'm playing cards with you, I can tell what cards you have. That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Play cards with me. So here's the cards, right? Okay.
Mine.
So I'm going to give you any one of these cards. Take any one you want. Don't let me see it. You can show the camera if you want. If you don't have to, if you don't want. Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
Done? Okay. Now I'm going to take these cards here. I'm going to guess what card you have. Okay. Wesley, that's a red card. And that card is got a heart on it. It's
Yes, it does.
Jack of Hearts.
Yes, it is.
I'm no fun to play cards with at all, okay? In fact, if I go to a casino and start winning, they really get angry at me because I've been trained actually how to make any card I want into anything I want. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll show you. Here's actually a... Okay, here's some cards here. Okay, different cards. Let's just take these top 5 cards for now. Okay,
All right.
that's not a very good hand there, is it?
No.
Now, I only have 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cards. Okay, I'm going to take, see these cards in the camera? Okay. There you go. Okay, now, okay, somebody on the phone?
No.
Okay, nobody's on the phone? Okay, I'm going to take one of these cards. I'll just take the Jack, and I'm going to put that on the table here. Okay, and now, see if I can touch cards, I can make them what I want. But here's we have that 3, the 3 of clubs.
Clubs,
I'm going to put that on the Jack. And then now, these 3 cards I had before are just turned into aces.
Aces.
I have now, if I can touch a card, I can make it what I want. Remember that 3 I put down here? Look at this. That 3 has now turned in
To like 8.
to an ace. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, and here's the Jack. So if I touch cards, I can make them what I want. Isn't that something?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Or I can name any card you pick out. I can name it what it is. So, for instance, that seemed like impossible before, but let's try that again. Okay, here's all these different cards. Try one more time. Try not to get the Jack of Hearts this time. Get a different card. Got one?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll turn my back. You can show anybody you want. Tell me when you're done. Done?
Done.
Okay, now, okay, I'm gonna look in your eyes again and see if I can figure that out, okay? Okay, this time it's a black card. I believe it's a black card this time. Okay, and it's a spade. It's a very high spade. It's a 9 of spades.
You're right.
I'm not the kind of guy you
No.
want to be playing cards with, that's for sure. So, So it's and I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cards. Okay. Now I'm going to let you hold one of them.
All right.
You're holding the king, right?
Right.
Here's an ace you can hold too. Okay. Now these cards I have in my hand are all blank. Okay. I have 4 blank cards here. Okay. I'm going to trade one of these blank cards for the ace. Okay. All right. I have the ace now. And now, as you see, now I have an ace, and an ace. I have 4 aces now, where they were all blank before. Let's trade this ace, say, for a king. Okay.
Well,
That's the king. Okay. I'll put the king in there now. You see, we got a king. Got a king.
A king and a king.
4 kings now. Touching that card, I can make it what I want. So let's trade this king for that blank card again. And now they're all blank again. Wow. Okay. Do you ever do any magic tricks?
No.
You don't? Did you ever want to learn to do magic? I actually teach people how to do magic. And the new show I'm doing is called Zen and Jerry. We actually teach people, so tune into that show. It's on at 6:30 on Fridays, and you can learn how to do magic if you really like to learn. Okay, Zen is he's my pupil, and not this kind of pupil, but the kind of pupil that you have for school. You know, that type of pupil. Oh,
Well,
there's Roy. Roy back.
why is bad?
Yeah. Hey, you want to hold him?
Ah!
He don't bite hard. Okay.
Oh.
You wanna hold him? Here, put your hand out here. Put your hand out. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay. Okay, yeah, he's got sharp teeth.
Yeah, he
Raccoons
does.
have sharp teeth and they have like little hands. Do you ever see their little hands? It's like a person's hand. They can actually do things like a person can, a raccoon can. Isn't that something? Yeah. In fact, you see a raccoon will always wash his food before he eats. Did you know that?
No.
A raccoon will always wash his food before he eats. And you know why he does that? He does that because he doesn't have any saliva glands in his mouth. So he has to get the food wet in order for him to chew it and things. So so a raccoon always has to be around water when he's eating, or he can't eat. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
So you always have to have a raccoon around water. So tell us a little bit more about your camp. out here.
Well, it says a family get together
It's a
at
family,
the camp town.
and you have certain times. Mr. Sun said we had certain times that different people can come. How do kids sign up for that?
They had to go for their church.
Oh, they go through their church.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Great.
it does cost.
It does cost a little bit. Good. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. How long has this been going on?
I don't know. It's been going on a long time.
Hey, you know something? I remember Mr. Sun said since 1942. Holy mackerel! You mean this camp is? Where's this camp located?
It's down in Marion.
Marion? Okay. Wow. Okay. You ever been there?
Yes, I have.
Have you? What'd you think of it?
It's pretty nice.
Did you? Did you do gallery, bow and arrow on it? Is that
No.
what it's like that?
I was on the table swing.
Oh, table swing. Table swing. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. Stay tuned for more.
Hey, Wesley, next we have our co-host who is with us a lot. His name is Jeff Landis. And Jeff, your show is called Dose of Landis.
Yes, it's a Dose of
And
Landis.
would you tell us when your show is?
I have no idea when it starts. No, I'm just
Well-
kidding. I'm on every Thursday at 11 o'clock on Comcast 57, Fios 27, and also streaming online. It is a variety show, pretty much.
Wow.
You having a sunny day?
Yeah, I feel bright today.
And teach us more what goes on with your New show you got?
Well, of course, you guys know I've been doing TV since I was 14 years old. Long, long time in 1994. Well, I started off singing Boys to Men, and I did a talk show, did backyard wrestling, and then independent wrestling, and then, you know, I got divorced and took some time off, and then came back and did a reality show, which was 2 years worth, and it was raw, real, where no scripts, no nothing, you know. Well, then, you know, I was getting burnt out. My health issues started affecting me a lot, and I was going to come back and do a show called A Dose of Landis, which is going to be running against Kevin Ferguson's night shift. Well, again, health issues came up, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to take some time off. Well, you were here for a show. I had Danny B. Severin here, and actually in this studio. I think you did audio for me that day. Well, as soon as the credits rolled, because I was doing the Jeff Landis show, just, you know, hype up for shows coming up. The Jeff Landis show was just pretty much not a filler, but the Jeff Landis show was pretty much, you know, me doing shows, but not actually having a regular time slot. So after Danny B. Severin came on the show, and then the credits started rolling, I was like, I could have had my first ever Dose of Landis with a big name on the show. So then I was like, all right, then Let's Comedy, a great group of people here in Fort Wayne. Liked them on Facebook. They were like, well, Rob Van Dam's coming to Fort Wayne. And he's a big name professional wrestler. I was like, all right, well, bring the camera equipment, try to get an interview. Bam! First big name on my TV show. And ever since A Dose of Landis happened, it's been, like I said, it's a variety show where I've interviewed DJs before. I've interviewed you before. I think I've interviewed you on A Dose of Landis. I'm not sure if I have. I know I've interviewed you plenty of times, though.
I know you.
But I know you worked for the crew. But like I said, A Dose of Landis was like, well, okay. I'm catching on to something because, again, if I get cocky, I'm not cocky, but if I get confident, I'm like, all right, let me do something that's different in the station and in this town. So then I started getting contacts with professional wrestling, and then making business contacts with big names, you know, around here. And then I started interviewing these big name professional wrestlers. And, you know, they could tell me no. Because obviously, you know, no. So then it started catching on, and my confidence started building. I was like, you know what? We're onto something here. Because they could tell me no. They could be like, no interviews. And so this past year, you know, I've had probably about 35 big names on my show within a year, and I'm not even done yet. So again, yeah, I'm trying to do something different in public access and just in general with Fort Wayne. Because if you watch the news stations, no disrespect to the director who, because he works for a news station, and they have interviews with people for like 3 minutes is the max of the limit, because they cut them off. Not with A Dose of Landis. I give you a chance to talk a little bit longer, you know, open up.
Right.
So, you know, like I said, then A Dose of Landis started, you know, getting big names with it. Then, again, like I said, my confidence started building up. I was like, all right, we're catching on to something. So that's how A Dose of Landis came about. I was supposed to be a comedy show, run against Night Shift with Kevin Ferguson and get my own building at comedy skits. But, again, it turned out for the better. So, again, I'm still going to do a comedy show eventually. But, again, like I said, with it being hot right now with interviewing these big names.
It's better to keep going.
Yeah, because if I stop, then it's like, you know. So, yeah, like I said, you've helped me a lot with A Dose of Landis with doing interviews, or not, with editing and stuff like that. I appreciate you. I had Aaron Carter on, a big name musician, Nappy Roots. Austin was there for the Country Fest. Drew, I forgot what his name was. Drew, is it Drew Eldridge or something like that for the Country Fest? But he was a big name. I didn't get to interview him, but I got shots of him. I had the heavy metal group Soil on there. Didn't get to interview him, but I got shots of him, you know, on camera. It's still, like I said, it doesn't matter if you get an interview or not. It's just your mom. But you get what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, I'm on a roll. And like tonight, I'm doing my Dark Angel tribute show to the guy who got me in independent wrestling. And we're going to be working on that on Monday, too. So, yeah, like I said, I'm on a roll. And tonight, Danny B. Severin possibly going to be on a show again. So that's how A Dose of Landis came about.
You dying, Ted?
Yeah, hey Jeff, do you have another wrestling match coming up at all?
Actually, tonight in Coldwater, Michigan, I will be refereeing and covering A Dose of Landis there just as well. So I'll be doing a couple segments in the ring for the tribute show, and then also filming some of the great.
How did you get to become a referee?
Well, I was in Marion one time. I was in Marion refereeing. I was in Marion. They had a training class, and I was like, all right, well, why don't I just try to referee and see what goes on? Well, one of the referees no-showed in Marion, Indiana for Extreme Wrestling Federation, and bam, that's how I got hooked to refereeing. Because I used to do it in the backyard wrestling days, and then I started doing it in independent. So it's like, okay, cool. And then I never thought I was gonna actually get back in the ring again.
So will they see you in a striped black and white shirt tonight?
Yes, you will. Actually, my striped shirt is in my bag right now,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not gonna go dig it out and put
Right.
it on. But yeah, it's cool to be back in the wrestling business because again, it's an addiction.
Who's wrestling tonight?
Well, Danny B. Severn is wrestling FYE. Frank Isaac Anderson, Maltese Tiger versus Noah Lott. He's been on World Wrestling Entertainment stuff. So again, it's going to be a great professional wrestling action tonight. And then next week I'll be in Valparaiso, Indiana, refereeing.
Hey, Jeff, for some of those people that never attended a wrestling match, how much does it cost?
I can't give out the prices of how much it costs, but go to Price of Glory and check that out. I think, Mr. Son, did you feel that Ghost of Access coming through?
Yes, I did.
Did you feel that Ghost of Access coming through?
I think so.
I mean, wow.
I think actually that was my great-grandson acting up again.
Mr. Son, you better get him in check.
I'm trying. If he don't behave, I'm not bringing him to the show no more.
Mr. Son, I'm disappointed right now.
Yeah.
Because he's making, like I said, he's making a distraction with the show. I don't know if it's a Ghost of Access. We seriously do have a Ghost of Access.
Well, we like a lot of action on the show.
We do.
Actually, you can ask Austin about the Ghost of Access. We were editing one time and we heard a knock, 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 knock. So there's a Ghost of Access, legitimately a Ghost of Access here in Access Fort Wayne. Oh, at the library itself. But yeah, that's how you get into professional. That's going on here tonight. I said I got Valparaiso next weekend, and then a show in Fort Wayne August 23rd, I think, at the Dick the Bruiser Jr. is going to be there. Tons of big Bad Blood Bear. So yeah, it's just like I said, my calendar's booked up with wrestling events coming up, and
Jeff,
I got one in Peru.
When's the next time you're going to wrestle?
I don't wrestle anymore. I had my last match last year. I think it was last year or this year. I don't remember. It's all a blur to me. But I no longer wrestle.
Did you get hurt or what?
I knew when to put up my career, and then I lost. And again, hey, things happen for a reason. But I'm still in the wrestling business no matter what.
Okay, you get back in it once you get back in shape?
I am done as a wrestler, but as a referee, yeah.
Oh,
I'll always referee.
Okay,
And-
Wesley, what else you got?
I think that's it. So,
I talk too much. I'm sorry.
yeah. You didn't.
I know you're good, man.
When is your show on again?
I have no idea. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on every Thursday at 11 o'clock on Comcast 57, Fios 27. Before we go, I want to let you know that I am trying to work on getting on 2 major networks. Trying to work on it right now. But again, I have to pay out of my pocket in order for it to happen. So that's what's going on, possibly for the next season. But again, you never know.
You know. Stay tuned for more.
For your friends are my friends, and my friends The more we dance together, the happier we'll be. 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? The more we clap together, together, together. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. The more we clap together, together, together. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be.
Hey, Wesley! Wesley, you look a lot different today. What happened to you? Didn't you get sleep or did you get too much sleep?
I think I gained weight.
Oh,
I don't know. I think I've changed. I mean, this
you
feels
have
weird. I
changed.
think I think I've ate a skinny guy and then I gained weight. So I guess I don't know. I've changed.
Yes. Well, you changed okay, though. You look all right.
So
Wait, okay, Jeff. You got a different name, too, don't you?
yeah, I guess so. But anyways, we're doing a little something different today.
Okay.
So yeah, what's going on, Mr. Sun, is you know how Wesley is always the one interviewing people for the spotlight. Well, I figured why don't we interview Wesley, get to know Wesley about himself on his show. Again, like I said, I've done this before with Chuck Osborne with Entertain Fort Wayne, and I've also done it with other people on their own TV show so people can get to know the real people. And I've had people interview me. Chris Easley interviewed me on my show. You remember that. You helped cover that show. Or actually, you did audio for that show. And I figured, you know, why not give the insight of the guy who's doing the producing his own show, and why not have them be interviewed on their show?
That's good.
I mean, does that make any
But
sense the way that you know who they are?
In case people don't know who you are, Jeff, tell us who you are.
You already know. If you don't know, you're watching the wrong channel. Just saying that to be telling the truth. But anyways, Wesley, how are you doing today on this
I'm doing fine.
great day? Obviously, you have Mr. Sun, which he's doing doing pretty good. So Wesley, tell a little bit about yourself, like about how you got started here at Access and how you started producing your own TV show.
I was trying to find a volunteer addition to help people, and I just went into it on the White Blaze website. Then it went from there.
Now, how did it come about with you producing your own TV show? I mean, like I said, when you volunteer, helping other people out with their shows, but what made you, Wesley Pollard, decide, hey, I want to produce my own TV show?
I started out with small 10-quarter process that only lasts a few minutes. Like, has to do some time fillers. Then from there on, it's been this way.
Now you have not only one, but you have two different shows. Could you explain a little bit what's the difference between them both?
This is more aimed for families, and the other one is West Main Heart to Heart, which is more on a Western show.
So when you first started your Wesley's Playhouse show, what was the name of it before the hand?
It was just Wesley Smith and whatever the theme was.
The theme was. So what made you decide to change the name?
It was, everybody was comparing me to Pee Wee Playhouse. Everybody said it was like Pee Wee, so I'm like, okay, why not rename it?
So you pretty much want to be the Fort Wayne version of Pee Wee Herman, which is pretty cool because, again, like I said, we rarely have any locally TV produced shows with kids oriented. I mean, we have the Uncle Ducky show, which is here at Access, but back in the day, man, we had Happy's Place. And like I said, Happy's Place. I'm sure you watched some of their stuff. Man, Happy's Place was like awesome with kids, always produced every day. You know, you get what I'm saying though. But you're trying to bring back the kids aspect of doing it here. You know, not only in Access, but here in Fort Wayne in general. So, what made you decide that hey, I want to do a family friendly?
Because a lot of people were focusing on a Wilson and Hotel News, but there was barely nobody doing the kids. So I'm like, I should step up to the plate and trying to can
you explain to people, because people think that it's easy to produce a show. I mean, you've known me for a while. I've known you for a long time. Can you explain to these people that's watching out today that it's not that easy to produce a TV show? People think it's just that easy to produce a TV show. Can you explain to them the ins and outs of what you got to go through?
I have to shoot it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to go in and do all the editing. Doing that on 2 different sets a week.
Yeah. Now, I do, like with your show, I know you have different kind of variety of guests that you have on.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody that you really want to interview, that you want to bring on that's never been on your show before?
We still trying to some new faces, so.
Can you throw us some hints, or you just want to keep that a secret on who you want to bring on?
I don't really want to say anything about.
Okay, which is understandable, but I will say that this past, I think it was either Thursday or sometime this week, me and Wesley ran into each other. We made 2 business calls. Let's just say you will hopefully see 2 familiar faces that you've seen around with commercials and stuff like that. So you got big plans going on.
We do.
So tell a little bit more about, you've had people doubted you your whole entire life,
right?
And you've been through bullied and all stuff like that too. Now, with you doing this avenue with doing TV and stuff like that, how does this make you feel? I mean, because you're overcoming a lot of odds for you call me on the phone, tell me, hey Jeff, I'm going through this and that, and which, like I said, we're good friends.
Right.
And this past week, I tagged Wesley and thanking him for all the stuff he's done with editing and stuff like that. But out of all the stuff that you've been told you can't do this and that all your life,
right?
Now, with you overcoming that, how does that make you feel when because you're doing something that most people would not do, and that's produce a TV show, and how does that make you feel that you're doing something out there that nobody else can? I mean, like I said, you've been through a lot, and how does that make you feel?
It says trying to get my mind off of stuff. It keeps me busy. So better than just sitting home doing nothing.
Right. Now, tell people if they want to produce their own TV show, how to do it.
You can holler Eugene at 421-1249.
Yeah, Eugene is a very, very awesome guy, very good guy, good person to work with. So what can we expect to see on some Wesley's, on some more? I mean, you go through a lot of ventures. I mean, you went through a fire station, the weather service.
That's the weather service.
Weather service. What else could we expect to see coming up on these episodes? Future episodes coming up.
We are planning on doing weathers again this year. Try to make that even better. Nice. A better coverage of it. So.
Yeah, there's festival. I used to. You remember back in the day, used to cover that, but it's cool that you're doing that again. Like I said, you also volunteer there just as well, or.
This year, I try to lean off of the volunteering a lot.
So you mainly.
So I have to focus more on
recording and doing shows.
On recording. Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'll be willing to help you out. Like I said, enter your festival to do some talking. Now, you also covered another festival that I didn't see the news stations there at all. You also covered the Disability Expo.
Yes.
How was that for you? Because you ran into a lot of people that you networked with and stuff like that. How did that?
It made me feel real special. Like it was a special meaning to me. Because the day went TV stations. I ain't trying to get blue or nothing, but they only focus on the day for a minute or two, and that's it. But I offered to try to cover a whole hour.
Oh man, that was out of all the stuff that we've been through, man. Through the TV wise, man. The fire station, through your festival. I will tell you that was a very eye opening experience, and we got like freaking 10 interviews with less than an hour. I mean, do you plan on doing that every year or?
I continue to assess and see how we can do it better. Plus, we also cover the Telly Blossom.
Yeah, man, let me tell you, you cover a lot of events. I mean, I give you credit for doing, that's my phone. It's probably going off because pretty soon I'll be heading out here to go to Michigan. But anyways, it's a different subject. But who would you like to bring on as a special guest? Who's your dream guest? Who would you like to interview? Because we all have that special people that we would interview. Who would you want to interview if you had a chance to?
I do not know.
You do not know. Okay, that's cool because we all have our dream guest. We already know who mine is. So anything else you want to say to people out there that's watching TV Land about your show, like to get a hold of you? Say for instance, if I didn't know who you were and I wanted to get an interview with you, I'm blind, I can't see that, but okay, that's good. But if I want to get a hold of you, how do I get in contact with you and if I want to be on your show?
You can just message me at Wesley at Dustin's Process on Facebook, then I can get you in.
He's very flexible. He's willing to work with people. I try to be. You know, I've had mentors in my past. People's helped me out, and that's what I'm here for. Wesley, I've tried to help him out as much as I can. Yeah, we had our ups and downs at one time, but again, we overcame them. That's one thing is if you get overcome and talk things out with somebody, that's good because it makes you a better person. But again, I'm glad I could be a mentor towards you somehow. Come up with ideas whenever you need it. I'm glad I could be there for you. So again, like I said, I think you're doing a really good job. I know people think it's easy to produce a TV show, especially a kids' TV show, because nowadays parents are afraid to bring their kids around certain people, and you get what I'm saying, though. But like I said, you're doing something different, and hats off to you, man. You know, Mr. Sun's got his hats off to you already too. But yeah, I just want to say, anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
I think that'd be it.
All right, well,
stay tuned for more.
Thanks for letting me interview you this time instead of you interviewing me.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Wesley.
Hey, Mr. Sun.
What time is it, Wesley?
It's time for our birthday shout out.
All right, and this is what Let's Go Camping birthday shout out?
Yes.
All right. You know, our first birthday is on the 1st, and that was David Poland.
June 1st, Patrick Huber.
And June 2nd is Ronald Lucas.
Mark Stinkter, June 2nd.
Chris Parker is June 2nd.
Charles Thompson, June 2nd.
Matthew Herber is June 3rd.
Abigail Butts, June 3rd.
Jeff Jones Jr. is June 4th.
Austin Harrell, June 6th.
And, okay, Justin Arnold is June 6th.
Nat Mash, June 6th.
And Jessica Bathahue is June 7th.
Bonnie Trooper, June 8th.
And Justin Michael is June 8th.
Archweather Alan Banks, June 9th.
Bruce Pride is June 11th.
Tom Trastler, June 11th.
Delmonico Jones is actually June 11th.
Mary Thurston, June 12th.
And Michael Rogers is June 19th.
Armin Denning Trastler, June 19th.
Brian Drunkins. How you pronounce that?
Trotwins?
Okay. Drokins. Okay. Brian Drokins is the 23rd.
Tarsay Banks, June 24th.
Allie Stevens is the 26th.
Hessa Edolf, June 26th.
Carrie Vaberall is on June 27th.
Tom Ann Barnes, and June 27th.
And Pamela Larkenberger is June 28th. That's the last one. How do people let you know how to put your names on here?
They can message me at Wesley at Dustin's Process, and we can add you to our list.
All right, maybe we have a longer list next month.
We never know.
Okay.
Stay water by the month.
Okay.
Stay tuned for more. I am Wesley Parr, producer at Access Fort Wayne.
Ground control to Major Tom. ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
My vision, O King of my heart. Nothing else satisfies, only you, Lord. You are my best thought by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, your presence, my light.
treasure.